It's an embarrassing fact about myself
Oh, jeez.
that every time I hear the words fiction and nonfiction, I have to like think about it in my head which one means true and which one means not true.
I have no fucking clue all the time.
Okay, great.
Welcome to Savor the Story podcast, where books and snacks are life. I'm Nicole. That's Vanessa.
Hello. You immediately gave yourself anxiety. Also, I'm going to warn everyone right now. I think this episode is going to be long. Obviously, you'll see it before we know for sure because you're going to see it when you pull it up. But me, before having recorded it, feels like it's going to be long. Because one, I have a lot of things to tell you. And two, I have a lot of books to talk about.
Yes. So this is what happens when you take big breaks in between. Not because usually it's like a week and I'm like, I just talked to you yesterday and I don't really have anything to talk about. But we haven't talked in like 2 weeks.
Forever.
Or 3 weeks or something like that. So
yes. So there's a lot of things. Can I start off by telling you something embarrassing? It's bookish, but it's embarrassing.
All right.
It's an embarrassing fact about myself.
Oh, jeez.
That every time I hear the words fiction and nonfiction, I have to say it. I have to like think about it in my head which one means true and which one means not true.
I have no fucking clue all the time.
Okay, great. We have the same confession.
Yeah. Like,
okay, great.
Every time somebody says, "Oh, it's a fiction book," I'm like, "Great.
What?
tell me what the book's about." And then they'll say, "Like, yes, that's this type
Yes.
based on context."
You know how I have to do it in my head? I have to say fact or fiction, which then means fiction is fake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I fucking hate that.
Yes. I have to say, what do I say in my head? I don't know. I'm too much. I have no clue.
You're just confused and stay confused.
Yeah. Because I'll always say it in my head, like, oh, whatever. Like, oh, nonfiction is non-fact.
Fake.
And then I'm like, wait, or is it non-fake?
Yeah.
Which one is it? So I can't use that one. So
okay, great. I'm glad I'm not alone in this embarrassing confession because I don't know why I keep seeing things like all over the place, like fact or fiction or nonfiction and blah blah blah, and I'm just like every single time I see it I have to like spend a minute and a half trying to figure out which one is which.
Mm-hmm.
And why am I like this?
Right. Like, I don't understand how my brain doesn't remember things like this. Like,
no,
I use it almost every day, these words, I feel like.
Exactly.
Or at least weekly. And then, but my brain's like, I'll remember these random facts from 25 years ago.
Right, exactly.
Great.
Okay, great. I'm glad you're on the same page. I'm trying to figure out what else I want to tell you next. Oh, okay. The next thing I want to tell you, because I have a list of things that I haven't talked to you about in however long. Have you seen her Instagram is called The Autumn Book Reads? Have you ever heard her or seen her? So she posts book box subscription like guesses and reveals and like all that kind of stuff. Okay. And so for anybody who has book box subscriptions and you don't care about them being like secret until they get delivered at your house or whatever, if you want to see them beforehand, I looked it up today to see like how accurate she is, and people on Reddit seem to think that she's like 98% accurate with her guesses.
Oh, wow.
And so I follow her. Once I found her and started following her, I check every time like a new announcement comes out. Like, you know how Fairy Lou and Owl Crate and stuff will like give you hints and stuff like that. I immediately go see what she says. Like, what book can I expect? Because that is the one thing that I don't care about spoilers on. Like, I don't need it to be a secret until it shows up at my house.
Yeah.
So I'll link her below in the description. But like I said, The Autumn Book Reads is her name. So I would suggest, like, if you're interested in seeing like books that come out or whatever before they actually come out, follow her. Give her a follow.
she's been right on all the books that you've looked up so far?
Yeah, so I've been following her for probably like 6-ish months now.
Okay.
And I feel like there's only been one that hasn't been right.
Does she go back and say, like, put like, oh, I was wrong, like a follow-up?
I've seen other people say that she actually will delete the post and repost with the correct one when she finds out for sure what it is. Just so that,
I see.
Yeah, just so that when people go look for it, they're not like, it's not wrong or whatever.
I see. I didn't know if she would go back and be like, so I was wrong.
Right.
It's actually this. Yeah.
No, but one thing about her is she has, I think she has like a full-time job as well. And then also and she posts literally every day. And there's like, I don't know, 15 book boxes that she posts about. So it's crazy. And she's so on top of it. And I don't know. The only one I will say is Owl Crate. She has like, they send her stuff behind the scenes. So I'm pretty sure her Owl Crates are always 100% right. Mm-hmm. It's all the other book boxes that are like 98%. But
man.
Mm-hmm. So if you're interested in her, and then I recently just found another one. She's called The Story Eater, and her website is called eaterofstories.com. And so I don't know like her percentage or whatever, but I also started following her or like checking her website as well, just because I'm really interested in books that are coming out, especially if you have multiple and you want to see if there's like a duplicate between them, so you know ahead of time if you want to like skip it or sell it or whatever. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
But speaking of book boxes, I canceled all my subscriptions.
All of them?
Every single one.
Oh no.
And the reason being is I don't have any more room.
Yes, I've run out of space.
My bookshelves are completely full, and it's all,
oh my gosh.
It's literally all the book box or some type of like special edition. Mm-hmm. I even said to myself, I will clean out. I know we've talked about this in the past where it's like, how do you choose which books to keep on your bookshelf? And one of somebody, I can't remember who said it, but I think you looked on the internet and you were like, oh yeah, I saw somebody said that like they only keep 4- and 5-star books.
Oh,
So I did that. Okay. I only got rid of like 12 books.
Oh no. Okay.
And the rest are special editions or books that I haven't read yet. So I won't call it a book buying ban. But I couldn't keep doing it. I'm running out of places to put them. The boxes are literally just sitting on the floor because I don't have a place for them in my bookshelves.
You've now become one of those book people where you just have like stacks of books on the floor.
Yeah, and it like our house has no open floor / wall space. Like we basically live in a museum or something. It's like the wall space is either covered by furniture or there's like a plant
or a
there.
window
or there's a plant there or something like that. So like there's just nowhere else to put books. So I've had to had to pause all of those. So
what you're saying is that you really need to read more of your physical TBR so that you can start like doing some churn. Yeah.
Even because sometimes, like for a while there, I don't know if it's still true. Like I would get a special edition from like Loot Crate, and like a week or two later, it would show up as Kindle Unlimited, and I'm like, oh, okay, weird. I guess I don't need. This is good. That means I don't have to open my special edition.
Right.
So even some of those, I'm like, well, what the fuck am I? Like, I've already read this book, and it's not a 3, but it is a 3 or something, or I didn't really like it, but it is a special edition. What the fuck do I do with it now?
Do you keep it?
So that's the next thing I have to think about. Like, how do I get rid of this special edition?
Right. Do you keep it just because it's special edition, or do you get rid of it because, like, okay, well, I don't care about this one anymore?
Yeah, I paid a lot of money for this.
Yeah, exactly.
So sorry to interrupt your flow.
No, you're good.
Continue.
That's all I had for that, was just if you were interested. But when I say you, I mean the collective you, not you, Nicole.
Fine. I don't want to.
No, don't go look anymore.
Okay, fine.
But yeah, so there's that. And then I have, what else do I have for you? I have a new book. I just found out about a new book in a series that I rated before. It's the 4MK series, so it's like super serial killers. I reviewed book 1 in episode 37, and books 2 and 3, not book 2s, books 2 and 3 in episode 38. So if you want to listen to the review of those, you can go check those out. But book 4 is coming out September 22nd. And it's a prequel. So it's like the early life of the serial killer.
Oh,
so
weird.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it. I'm very it's called The First Scarlet Door by J.D. Barker. Why can't I say his name? Like J.D. Barker. So I'm super excited about that. It's for sure going to be a sister book club read. Can't wait.
She has no choice.
No, well, she loved the series too, so
Okay.
she's like super into it. I'm
Nice.
so excited about that. I can't wait. Ugh! September is so far away.
Aw.
And then the last thing I'll tell you about before
Okay.
you can tell me anything. You're
Okay.
not allowed to tell me anything until I say this. I'm just kidding. Okay, I know we've talked about this a little bit, but I want to point it out here because it's become so big on social media, is that people are trying to boycott Kindle Unlimited.
Oh, I've seen a lot of this. I didn't know if it was just my algorithm. But,
No,
yeah.
I feel like it's everywhere. Like everywhere people are trying to boycott Kindle Unlimited. And I'm going to say on behalf of Savor the Story, we are not
for you.
we are not boycotting Kindle Unlimited because
Yeah, sorry guys.
no, you are going to continue to get reviews and books from us that are from Kindle Unlimited and recommended on Kindle Unlimited because 1, it's free books basically,
Yeah.
and 2, I don't know if people have seen it on there of when people are complaining about Kindle Unlimited because it's connected to Amazon and all that kind of stuff. But in most cases, Kindle Unlimited is the only place that indie authors are getting money for their work. Mm-hmm. So if you want to support indie authors, which most people do because that's why they don't want to go to Amazon, they want to go to indie bookstores and all that kind of stuff. Most of these authors don't have physical books that you can buy anywhere. Mm-hmm. The only place you can get it is Kindle Unlimited, and it's most of the time the only way they're making money. So yeah, it sucks to support Amazon because you don't want to support them, but also now you're just cutting all of those authors out.
Yeah. I was going to say, if you guys don't want to listen to Kindle Unlimited reviews, you guys are fucked.
Yeah, exactly.
75, I would even say 75 to 90% of my books are Kindle Unlimited books because I have a deep aversion to spending money on books.
Right. I feel it's that $12 a month is so worth it when you just have access to everything in there. So
yeah. And it's so crazy. And this is just a Nicole thing right now. I'm going to go down. I can pay the $12, get the unlimited books, perfectly fine spending that money. I'll pay $40 for a book in a store. Mm-hmm. No problem. Won't even think twice about it. But as soon as I get onto and it's mostly it's Amazon. I'll get onto Amazon and it's $13 for an ebook, and I'm like, double middle finger. F you, I'm not paying you $13 for a fake book. Which it's a real book, I know that, but it's a fake book.
I don't have that same aversion to ebooks as you have, but I also really love Kindle Unlimited books.
Oh, I love Kindle Unlimited.
If I could choose to, if I ever have a book on my shelf that is Kindle Unlimited, I will always choose to read it on the Kindle versus
Yeah, I usually
versus
do
the
as
physical. Well. But yes, that was more of a public service announcement that we see what's going on out there.
And
We're
I'm
not
still going to read Kindle Unlimited. Sorry.
Yeah, you're not gonna tear Kindle Unlimited from us. They, like, something really fucking crazy would have to happen for us to like to like go against Kindle Unlimited. But right now we're gonna choose Kindle Unlimited because we like free books and we like supporting indie authors.
Yeah. Unless somebody wants to stand up a indie author platform for Kindle Unlimited like book
Yep. That's
content.
Like, competitive to them. Yeah. And then we'll jump over there.
Yeah, I'll throw that into the universe.
Okay.
Somebody get right on that.
Do it.
Chop, chop.
Okay, I think I'm done now with all the things that I wanted to tell you. Do you have any bookish things before we go to snacks?
Yeah, I have one thing.
Okay.
So, everybody, I think by the time this episode comes out, Project Hail Mary will have came out like 2 days ago, right? So the movie, if we're moving this timeline up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so as I was like perusing through the internet, like my feed is full of Project Hail Mary. Apparently I've talked about it enough. But,
yeah, right.
So Screen Rant did a talkie with him, an interview. Some may say
a talkie.
And
some call it an interview.
Some call it an interview. So Andy Weir admitted he doesn't have any ideas that are strong enough to run with it yet.
Okay.
So he's working on a different book right now. But he does have bits and pieces of good ideas for a sequel. But it's not far enough along for him to feel like he could properly write a second installment.
Okay.
This is me telling you, Andy, don't you fucking dare. Anything that you're thinking of, just stop. Please. I don't care how many people disagree with me on this. I don't want a second fucking installment. The book ended perfectly.
I don't know where I land. Because I don't know if I fully disagree with you or if I do understand. I think it ended well. I don't know where he could take it, but I'm also very interested in where he could take it. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can agree with you fully.
Well, then we can fight.
Great. We're fighting now.
I don't want it. I don't want it. The book ended great. Like he got just enough happiness, in my opinion.
Right. Yep.
I haven't seen the movie yet.
Right.
It isn't out for me yet. I think you have tickets already to see it, right?
Yeah.
My sister has already asked me if I would go see it with her.
Okay.
I'm going to have to take Mike because he wants to see it too. Or I'm going to have to see it separately and not tell either of them.
Right.
So, I don't know which one yet.
Yes.
So.
I can't see it on opening day because Timothy is frustrating and he's making me wait for him. And so I have to wait until the day after opening day. But yes, I will be seeing it. And I don't know. I don't even know what book 2 could be.
I don't know. That's because without giving away the ending, like an alternate.
I don't know.
No, I don't know. I don't like it though. Yeah, I looked through the whole thing. He doesn't obviously give anything else, right? He's working on a completely different book.
Okay.
Probably still space theme, sci-fi related, but he
Well, all right. That's interesting that he's like still putting that out there into the universe though, because I know we've talked about that before, that he had said like if he comes up with something. So it sounds like things are coming to him, but not fully formed yet.
Like he's he probably has like a notebook by his bed where he has like a dream and he writes up.
Yeah,
he wakes up and writes it. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
All right, weird. I just saw a video of Ray Porter, who is the narrator of Project Hail Mary. Somebody asked him about his recording of it. And he said he cold read it for the recording. So he said, like, he didn't do any research or reading before he cold read it for the narration of it. And so he said any of the feelings or like emotions that you hear during is because I was really feeling those for the first time while reading it. And I was like, how do you fucking cold read? Like, I could never do that if I was a narrator.
No. It's crazy.
Yeah.
No.
So
yeah, there's some spots where, like, you know, are really sad or like whatever, and like those have to. I don't know. I don't believe it.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said I'm a crazy person.
Okay, well.
Okay. Well,
That
I
seems
think
like
that's
a very laissez-faire way to live your life. Like, that's how you
like,
make your money, and you're like,
I was just gonna say, this is like your profession, and you're just like, I'll just cold read it. I won't look up any words or anything beforehand.
I won't prepare.
Yeah, no. Crazy. All right. Do you have snacks?
I do.
Okay, great.
For those of you not enjoying
All I see is licious.
Shackalicious gummies.
Shackalicious. Like,
yes.
Like Shaq?
Like Shaq. Shaq, the basketball player, owns his own candy line.
He does?
Yes. So these ones are, I guess there's a shamrock and a cactus and a truck. And it says, I think I looked this up. I was like, why are these the shapes?
Okay.
I'm not a basketball fan. And I'm, you know, so why is Shaq, like, why does he care about these? And I guess it's all his nicknames that he's had through his career. Like,
that's
Diesel.
Cute. Yeah.
Diesel for truck, like, and that's the truck. The big cactus for a cactus.
Okay, I've never heard that one.
Yeah, or the big shamrock.
I've never heard that one. I definitely had heard him be called the Diesel before, but
right. Yeah. Like, not a basketball fan, no clue,
right.
but I love these gummies. I think he also has other ones that are his face.
Okay.
So, but I've never tried those ones, but these ones are delicious.
I had no idea that he had a candy brand.
Yeah, it's green watermelon, mixed berry, and pineapple flavors.
Okay.
I will say the only downside to these is the pineapple ones seem to get stale faster than the other ones.
Okay.
So, like, I could get a brand new bag from the store, and, like, the yellow ones are already starting to get solid.
So you have to eat those first.
So you eat, I actually save those all until last, and then I just know that there's no other, I'm just gonna have to chew extra hard through those ones.
Okay.
But they're pretty fucking good.
Nice.
And they're extra large. They're like this big.
Well, they're Shaq's.
They're Shaq gummies.
He has to have big gummies. All right. My snack is, have you seen the Flavor Swap chips recently?
Yes.
They just had them. So I bought all 3 bags. They are Doritos swapped with Ruffles. And the flavor, so the Dorito, it's a Dorito chip with the Ruffles flavor, cheddar and sour cream. And then there's a Ruffles chip with the Doritos Cool Ranch flavoring.
Okay.
And then there's a Cheetos chip with the Lay's barbecue flavoring.
Okay.
So it's not the regular Lay's barbecue. It's because I really do like the, like, I think it's called mesquite barbecue. This one is called like sweet barbecue something something, and it's different. Okay. Okay. So first I'll say the cheddar and sour cream Doritos. That flavor belongs on Ruffles and Ruffles only.
All right.
It doesn't taste right on Doritos. The Cool Ranch Ruffles, I think tastes good, like, because it's just it's tastes like a Ruffle dipped in ranch, but nothing is going to beat a Ruffle dipped in like a sour cream based ranch. So it's a good substitute though for, like, you know, when you're driving.
Okay.
You can't dip it in ranch. The Cheetos barbecue. First of all, when you open the bag, it smells like straight fart.
Oh.
It's the worst smell ever. Like, I opened it and I just looked at Tim and was like, what the fuck is that scent? And then second, it was okay. It's edible, but like I would never eat that one again.
Mm-mm.
So
I don't know how I feel about any of this.
I'm pretty sure they're like limited edition. So
and are you hoping they never make it to full production?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think I would buy the Ruffles Cool Ranch again. But all the rest of them I would not.
I know we've talked about this before, but how do some of these things make it past? Do they not, like, who are their taste testers?
Right. I don't know. Well,
no,
because it doesn't, like, the Ruffles, the Doritos Ruffles cheddar and sour cream one, it doesn't taste bad. I just think, like, as soon as the flavor hit my tongue, I was like, oh, this is the Ruffle. Like, this should be a Ruffle texture, you know? Mm-hmm. So it doesn't taste bad. Although the Lay's one, I would like Cheetos Lay's one, I would like to question who tasted this and smelled it and said, let's send this out into the world.
Yeah. If they brought it into the room, they didn't bring it in a bag and have them open it. They just brought it out in a little like petri dish and like, here's 3 Cheetos.
Well, yeah, exactly.
And nobody took that little dish and were like,
no, it was awful. So yeah, that's my snacks this week, and I can use all of them because I have 3 books.
Nice.
So I can use one of each.
Oh my.
Well, all right, I think I'm done now.
Fart Cheetos.
Fart Cheetos. Okay. So we have fun book reviews today. We decided to go themed, and we're going to talk all about hockey romances that we've been reading.
Yes. It is the hockey romance booktopia.
Yes.
Extravaganza.
Booktopia extravaganza. Okay, great.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. Tell me about yours.
All right. So I'm going to talk about 2 books. It's 2 books from a 5-book series, but I only read 2 of the books.
Funny. We have a little theme here.
Yeah. So there's 5 books, like I said, in this series. It is the Vancouver Storm series by Stephanie Archer.
Mine is also in Vancouver.
I know, I saw that. When I saw yours in the thing, I was like, oh, fuck, somehow we read the same books again.
As soon as you started talking, I was like, oh, shit.
I checked.
Okay, good.
So I'm going to talk about, oh, man.
You went Canadian.
Yep. Channeling my inner Vancouver. I'm actually going to talk about these books out of order.
Okay.
Because while I read book 4 and 5, I'm going to talk about 5 first.
All right.
Okay?
Great. Can't wait.
Yep. So this one is called The Wild Card, like I said. It is Kindle Unlimited. Yeah.
Great. Also a theme.
Take that. Some triggers in this, death of a parent. I think it's cancer, actually. So if you are sensitive to that. Okay. So there's not that much plot in this book.
Great.
Secondary plot, I should say. Because there's the romance plot and then there's the background plot, right?
Okay.
There's not a lot of background plot in this. It's whatever. Okay, so the Vancouver Storm want to win Lord Stanley's Cup.
Lord Stanley's Cup.
Lord Stanley's Cup.
Okay, great.
And Coach Tate is working to get them there. But then the owner decides that he's going to sell the team after the season because the only reason he bought it in the first place is because he wanted to give it to his daughter, Jordan.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah.
That's like shit on you money.
Right. So, and of course, Jordan wants nothing to do with her father or managing this hockey team.
Well, yeah, okay.
She just wants to work in her bar and serve drinks.
All right.
But when she hears of this, like, her father is going to sell the team, she's friends with, like, a lot of the people from books 1 through 4. She's friends with all of them and all the hockey players. They come to her bar. So she's in the first 4 books. Jordan is. It's not like
as
she's
like
just
a friend.
Rando.
Okay.
Yeah. Because when Jordan hears about this, she's like, oh, fuck, all my friends. She puts all of this aside and she makes a deal with her father.
Okay.
If she takes over managing the team and they win the Stanley Cup, then he won't sell the team.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So this puts Jordan and Coach Tate working in close proximity, and as they learn all the things about each other, they can't help to fall in love.
Oh, she falls in love with the coach? Not even a player? Okay.
With the coach.
All right.
So that's actually, bringing that up, that's actually why I picked this one to read, because I was like, oh, usually it's a hockey player. This is kind of a cute twist, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you some of my thoughts.
Oh, no.
I'm going to start with the cons, all right?
Okay, can't wait.
First one. Why can I not stop picking books with perfect men?
Oh, no.
I don't know. I have more to talk on this later. Okay. Also, there's a trope in here that I don't remember seeing a lot in other books.
Okay.
But I also realized while I was reading it that I'm not a huge fan of it.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a real trope.
All right.
I don't know what its name is.
Okay.
Or would be if it is now to be a trope. I'm calling it the be selfish, take what you want trope.
All right.
Yep. And I'm not a fan of it in this situation, mostly because of the line, sorry, my purpose is to let you be selfish in sex.
Okay, I was
Dynamic.
going to ask specifically if you're talking about selfishness, take what you want in sex. Okay. I don't think I've ever really seen that, because I feel like what everybody typically likes is like the we're here for each other thing.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So it's not like a huge. No, it is kind of a huge thing. Like I actually don't even remember if they ever have sex in this book.
Okay.
It's mostly just like a lot of like leading up to sex actions.
Okay.
But like
with
she
only
says it,
one of them getting off.
Yeah, because she says it multiple times. She's like, oh, be selfish, take what you want. And I was like, huh. But what about you?
Interesting.
Why don't you get to be selfish too? There's like no reciprocity, blah, blah, blah. Give and take the words. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So there's that. Okay, so there's also like a bit of an enemies to lovers trope here, like I say enemies to lovers, maybe just like not friends to lovers or something. I don't know.
But they're not like super enemies, but they're also not like friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Acquaintances?
No, because they know. I'll get there.
Okay.
So the reason I bring it up is because I thought it was forced and also garbage.
Okay.
There is literally nothing this man has done to give her the he hates me vibes.
Okay.
Besides the fact that he works for her father.
Right. And of course, like, he didn't just go work for her just to be like, you know what? Fuck her. I'm going to go work for him.
Right. Like, he didn't even know her when he started
exactly.
working for this guy. Actually, I think in this book, like, so, there is other triggers now that I'm really talking it out. Because he has, like, alcoholism.
Okay.
Or something. And when he gets to, like, his lowest point and he goes to rehab, her father is the one that, like, drives him there. Because they're friends, right? Okay. So, like, before she's even, like, really old enough to, like, know this guy, right? So...
Do we have an age gap trope?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So... And remember when I said earlier that he's the perfect man? Again, how... Okay, this is a rant.
Okay, great.
Sorry, rant
Tell
time.
me.
I find this to be a huge plot hole in books. In all books.
Okay.
I'll just throw it out there. Fuck you guys. He is the perfect guy, but also he's an asshole somehow. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me.
Who's
right?
saying that he's a perfect guy?
Everybody.
Oh.
Everybody thinks it. He's like a single dad, and he's the perfect hockey coach, and all his players love him. He knows what to say and what to do, you know, like you know, stuff like that. He's the perfect guy, but she has to manufacture a reason that he must hate her, and she has, you know, and because like she's like, oh well, he obviously hates me because he's, you know, he never looks happy,
right?
Like, okay.
He can't just be a man with a face, but he has to, like,
yeah.
If you're not looking at me with like love in your eyes, then you hate me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, we'll disregard the fact that, you know, you're a bitch to him every time you talk to him. Anyway, so it's like one of those things. It's technically enemies to lovers, but is it?
Right. It's fabricated enemies to lovers.
It's all fabrication, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So besides all that, this book is very slow. Like I said earlier, there's really no subplot. Like, they're just trying to win the cup, and she's helping them get there. And some stuff happens, but it's pretty slow and unbelievable. It's pretty few and far between interesting things. Coach Tate is also kind of like uninteresting and vanilla. Like, she makes him such a good guy that he loses any character he could have. If that makes sense. Like, he never says anything wrong or does anything wrong, and he just turns into like a beige blob. So pros in this book.
Do you have any?
There has to be one, because I didn't DNF this book. And I think what really happened is, through the whole book, is I just wanted to know if they won the cup.
That was the only thing you cared about?
That's all I was like,
to know
do we win the Stanley Cup?
Or do they sell the team?
Or do they sell the team? Yeah. That was it. That was the only reason I kept reading the book. I'm sorry, guys. I give this book a 3. But it's like rounded up to 3.
It's a soft. We're going soft 3.
Yeah, it's not the yellow Shackalicious gummy.
All right.
It's like the green one. It's very soft. Squishy.
Great.
Yes.
All right.
So let me tell you about this other book. And the reason I'm going to talk about it second. This is book 4.
Yes.
Called Gloves Off. Same author. Ebook, Kindle Unlimited still. Haha. Okay. Still kind of a little lacking in the subplot. It even more so than the last book I talked about.
What level? So I know in the last one you said that it was mostly like foreplay stuff, not actual sex, but are we talking like super open door in these?
Yeah.
Are we talking
It's open door.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Alexi and Georgia need something from each other, and it happens to be the same thing: a spouse.
Oh, I was like, sex.
A spouse. All right. Alexi needs a wife so he can get citizenship. And he's Russian.
We're already off to a great start for him.
Yep. And Georgia needs one so she can collect her inheritance.
Oh, that's bullshit. She can't get her inheritance unless she has a husband? Yeah, basically. All right. So too bad for them. The person that they ended up with is nobody that they would ever have picked for themselves under normal circumstances, right? But now that they're married and they start peeling away those layers, Georgia and Alexi actually start finding themselves getting along. Alexi is actually really caring and thoughtful, and
he finds out that Georgia is actually not just some like spoiled little brat. Yes. So like I said, this book has really no subplot. It's like going on through the middle of the season. So it's really just like this happens, they get married, he plays a bunch of games, she does her own thing, and then a climax at the end, and that's the whole book.
Okay.
But so this one had less, like I said, but I loved it so much more.
Okay.
Don't know why.
Sometimes it just hits you, like the vibes are there.
Yes.
Okay.
So I made the ultimate mistake of reading this book first.
Oh. Okay.
So,
okay.
We've talked before where you read the best book first
one
by mistake, and then the rest are garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Did you pick book 4 first solely based on the tropes that were in it?
Yeah, in the description.
Okay.
Yeah, the first 3 were like, one had like a singer-songwriter in it, and I was like, no, I can't do it. And then like one was just like, it was just like the same hockey romance tropes that we've talked about in other episodes or, read before. This one was just a little bit different, and it had really good reviews. I had the best rating, I should say, out of all of them. Okay. So I started with this one. All right, let me tell you all my thoughts here.
Yes, sorry.
Okay. Alexei.
Yeah.
He is flawed.
So you love him.
I loved him. Yes. He makes mistakes in this book.
Okay.
And when Georgia like blows her lid over it, he's like, oh fuck, I fucked up. He fixes them. He apologizes about it.
Okay.
He actually makes mistakes. He's not perfect. He's a grumpy little shit.
You do love a grumpy main character.
I do. Also, A+++ banter. They have great banter. They have like a great dynamic. I want to call it competitiveness, but I don't feel like that's the right word because they don't really have anything to be competitive about, but they're just always like picking at each other.
Okay.
If that makes sense. And you get the feeling that they were already half in love with each other before they got married.
Okay.
So like all the nitpicky things that they hate about each other are actually things that they're like into.
Yeah.
One thing being, and this is in the book description of the actual book, so it's not like it's a spoiler. She wears what they call in the book "fuck me heels" all the time. And in the book, in the beginning of the book, Alexei is like, fuck this girl and her like and these
and
heels
her fuck me heels
and her fuck me heels and all those other things, and like throughout the whole book it just becomes like almost like a kink for him.
Okay.
So
fuck me heels, is that like, are we talking like 6-inch Louboutins or something? Okay.
Yeah. Like when he's buying her gifts, it's all like heels.
Okay.
So not all. There's some other things.
Sure.
Like,
but he definitely was buying into that. Okay.
Yes. All right. Something else, there's no third act breakup.
Great.
Something happens in the end and they just have like adult conversations about it, and they're like, are you sure? And he's like, yep. And they're like, all right, great,
cool. Live
happily ever after. I'm not giving this book enough hype because I really like this book. Okay. And there are no cons, so fuck you all.
Great. I love this for you.
I'm not reading any more of the series. I don't care about the rest of the series. I gave Coach Tate a chance because it was different. Okay. But I didn't like it. And so now I know I won't like any of the other ones because Alexei is perfect and I love him and he's now my boyfriend. Okay, great. This book also ruined all hockey romance. I will never read any other ones.
No. Damn you, Alexei.
That is the end of hockey romance for me.
Great.
I love Alexei. Okay.
I love this for you.
Oh, yes. 6 out of 5 stars.
It's a 6-star for you?
I love this book. I might go read it again.
I have to read it now.
Because it makes me giggly happy.
All right. Well, now I feel like I have to read it.
No. Oh. Don't go read it. If you don't love Alexei too, then I'll be really mad and we'll have to fight.
There's a lot of fighting happening in this episode. All right. Well, there weren't any of the other like players or anything like that you cared about to like read the first 3?
Some of them were cute.
Okay.
But you know how like by the time you get to them in like later books, they've like evolved into just like hearts for eyes, like lovey-dovey romance. That's kind of what they were all like, and they were all just like the same couple at that point.
Okay.
So I didn't really care about any of their stories because they all just felt the same.
Okay.
There is one secondary character. He's like, he doesn't have a book, but he's adorable. Okay. And
so
I wish he would have had a book.
Yes, if he has another one, maybe you'll read that one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, kind of the same for me on my side. I started with book 1 of my series. So there's 5 books in the series. I read 3 of them. I'm still going to tell you a little bit about all of them, but because I wrote everything down, and I'll tell you why I didn't read them. Okay. Mine is the series The Vancouver Agitators.
Oh, so many
Vancouvers. The Vancouver Agitators by Meghan Quinn. All 5 are on Kindle Unlimited. However, I listen to them on Audible. And I have all of the information about that too, because I wanted to share the audiobook information with everybody too, because they're all duets or duets plus a full cast. So very, very fun. Okay. So the first book is called Kiss and Don't Tell. Oh, let me tell you all of the friends. So the series follows all of the hockey players. They're best friends. Pacey Laws, Silas Taters, Halsey Holmes, Levi Posey, and Eli Hornsby. Okay, Kiss and Don't Tell follows Pacey, and the girl is Winnie. Tropes, forced proximity. There is a third back breakup in this one. The narrators for this one are Jason Clark and Vanessa Edwin. Both of them were really good. Jason Clark has like a true crime documentary type voice to me. Like every time I heard his voice, like when he said things a certain way, I was like, oh, that's for sure how you would say like, and then her body was found, like in a true crime documentary. So he definitely has that kind of voice, but it's not bad. Like I still enjoyed it. And then trigger for this one, there is a loss of a parent off page, and then like a bunch of grief that goes along with like that. Okay, so Winnie has been having a really rough time lately dealing with the loss of her mom after caring for her for some time, and a breakup from her boyfriend that was very unexpected. So she decides to go on a solo trip into the Canadian Rockies to experience fresh air and get away from life for a little bit.
Is she from Canada normally?
No.
It feels like
she's
weird...
from Seattle, I think. She's from Seattle. So decides to just go to the Canadian Rockies. However, a wild thunderstorm happens and is a little more than her car could handle, and she gets stuck in the mud and can't get out. She has nowhere to go and has no cell service, so she wanders away from her car to just kind of see what she finds, and she comes across a cabin that she's hoping that she can use their phone to call for help.
You're not supposed to do that.
No.
Just throwing that out there. You're not supposed to leave your vehicle and go wander.
No, especially
in the fucking Rockies.
Yes, in the thunderstorm and the Rockies, you're stuck. Like you're just gonna walk into the woods. Okay. Anyways, so she goes to this cabin, and who answers the door but a very burly, handsome man, followed by 4 more very handsome, burly men.
Oh, Jesus.
She's stumbled across the summer cabin of 5 professional hockey players who are here for the summer to wind down from their season and recoup for their next season.
All of these are such terrible things. If it was a fucking real life.
Terrible decisions that you made. And then you just walked in and was like, okay.
And then you're gonna give the narrator like serial killer vibes. His voice. You're gonna pick him.
Yes, exactly.
Oh no. I can see why in this book this bothered you, because I would have been like, every single time he talked, I'd be like, and now it's gonna happen.
And
He's
now
going to murder.
Right, exactly. They're all murderers.
Okay.
So, of course, these men take it upon themselves to assist this damsel in distress and be knights in shining armor. But specifically Pacey. He immediately thinks that she looks familiar, but doesn't know from where, and thinks that she is the most beautiful woman he's ever seen. So he immediately jumps in and offers a spare room to her. While they work to get her car out, she reluctantly accepts. And
is it reluctance?
It was at first, because she was like, she doesn't know hockey, so she didn't know that these were like professional hockey players, that like they're not just five big men. So there was a little reluctance, but also she was like, what am I gonna do? Sleep in my car? She was like,
that's what you're supposed to do.
She was like, this room has a lock on it. It has its own bathroom. Like, it has its own thing. So she like could just lock herself in the room should she really need to. So she decides to do this, and, you know, all of the bumps in finding love in a cabin full of professional hockey players ensues.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so immediately the first thing that I liked about this book was the guys' friendship. So it's not highlighted as much in this one as in some of the other ones, which I will get into, but it's still there, and I loved it. Like, their friendships, like, are fantastic. The second thing I really enjoyed was Winnie. She has a male gay best friend and a female, very safety focused best friend.
And
Sounds
I enjoyed, like she needs it.
Yes, and I enjoyed both of them, because the gay bestie just was like, yes, girl, get your shit, like, go hang out with all these hot men. And then the safety friend was psychotic about her staying in this cabin with 5 grown men, and she made me laugh. She was crazy. Okay, some things that I didn't love. There was quite a bit of miscommunication between Pacey and Winnie, and it got really annoying for me. It was like the miscommunication where it's like they're keeping secrets from each other or not telling each other like the whole truth, and that part was really frustrating. The second thing is that she's these are very open door, lots of graphicness. So she is very inexperienced in the bedroom, but suddenly she knows all the right things to do.
Oh, of course.
It was like immediately as soon as they got together, she was just like became a like a professional.
Goddess.
Yes, exactly. So there's that. The third thing that I didn't really like is that there was a third act breakup, and fuck third act breakups. And then the last thing I'll say is that once the sex started, because it doesn't start immediately, obviously, like there's growth and like all that kind of, I wouldn't call it a slow burn, but I would say that once the sex actually started, so probably about halfway, it was like nothing else mattered, and the entire story fell away. And all
it's like
of that,
they were just trying to find different excuses to have sex, or reasons, or places, or whatever. Yeah.
That's what it became. So I feel like the story kind of fell away after that. And like, if that's what you're looking for, then cool. But for me, I was like, no, I want some of the story still.
Yeah.
So I gave this one 3. So I'm gonna give this one a 3.
Fart Cheetos.
Yeah, I think I'll give this one the Fart Cheetos.
Right.
3. It might be like a 3.25, but like no higher than that, because I really did enjoy it. I liked all of it, but there's just, things. Okay, the second book is called Those 3 Little Words. I did not read this one because it's an unplanned pregnancy trope.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, no, thank you.
Skip.
Yeah. So if you're into unplanned pregnancy, there's also brother's best friend in this. So that's the story of this. It follows Eli Hornsby and Penny, who is Pacey's brother. So Pacey from the first book. So it's these two. The narrators of this one are Teddy Hamilton and Kelsey Navarro. Okay. Book 3. I did read this one. It's called Right Man, Right Time. And it's for Silas Taters, and the girl is Ollie. This one is a fake dating, age gap, grumpy sunshine trope. We're back with Jason Clark for the narration, and this time Stella Hunter is the female.
Okay.
Okay, Ollie is working on her journalism degree, and as part of her final project, she's working for a paper that has just been assigned hockey as her final to get her working credit. Like, each person who's going through the program gets assigned, like, you get assigned this, you get assigned that, and you have to write something about it. She gets assigned hockey. She doesn't know anything about hockey.
All right.
So now Ollie is at the bar, minding her own business with her gay best friend, trying to figure out what she's going to do when her nemesis walks in. The nemesis is also working at the paper alongside Winnie, and she makes everything miserable, like all the things. This girl is awful. So to make matters worse, the nemesis's boyfriend walks up behind her, and it just so happens to be Ollie's ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
Yes.
So the nemesis is dating Ollie's ex.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so now she hasn't seen him since they broke up and all the things. And so now she's trying to convince him, like, oh, I'm so much better since we broke up. Like, I'm living my life. I have a great boyfriend, like all the things. I'm so happy. Gotcha. Yeah. And the nemesis is like, no, I'm pretty sure you always talk about how lonely you are when we're in the office. Okay. And so in a moment of desperation, Ollie spots this hot guy sitting across the bar and all by himself. So she walks up to him, quickly asks if he will pretend to be her boyfriend, and kisses him. He goes along with it. And when her ex walks up, he's completely blown away that his ex's new man is none other than the star of the Agitators, Silas Taters.
Oh my God. How'd you keep this a secret?
How did you not tell anyone? Yes. So there's that. For Silas, he's mending a broken heart and very confused feelings. His ex-girlfriend, who he had been with since high school, had been cheating on him. And they broke up about a year ago now, but she just got a job with the Agitators. So he is like, what the fuck am I going to do? Now I'm going to have to see her every day. What the fuck? He's upset. He's frustrated. All he wants to do is be alone and drink when suddenly the beautiful Ollie walks up and kisses him. At first, he doesn't know what to do, but it turns out that both of them could use a fake dating buffer in their life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, who couldn't? It solves a lot of problems.
Right, exactly, of course. So they work together to both get over their exes and show everyone around them that they're fine. Okay, so this one was okay. First things first, why did they both have gay best friends? Like, I just feel like this is a trope that we're going for, and I'm okay, whatever. I liked Silas more than I liked Ollie, but I did not like Silas more than I liked Pacey.
Okay.
From the first book. This one, I felt like it had more sex and less story than book one.
Oh, wow.
Yes. It may have actually been about the same as book one, because I don't really remember like what percentage it started at in the story. So if that's what you want, it's cool. But I really feel like the sex, like, to be sprinkled in behind the romance story. And this one, I just felt like it was just, that's it. That's all they had. Mm-hmm. The next thing, I really disliked Ollie.
Really?
Yes. So I hate to say it because I feel like I'm falling into the common trap of like disliking a woman with opinions. Like, I don't want to be the woman that doesn't like women who have opinions, but I feel like that's not what this is. And because I'm totally fine.
You can have opinions.
Yes, I'm fine with women having opinions, which I will get to in another book. I have no problem when a woman speaks her mind and has opinions and does all the things, like don't let people walk all over you. But I don't feel like that was the case with her. She came off as stubborn child more than like woman with opinions. She was like stubborn child who was like combative just to be combative. Like,
okay,
you're just arguing. I really felt like we were supposed to read it and be like, you go, girl. And most of the time I was just like, no, you need to calm the fuck down, bro. Nobody said anything that serious. Mm-hmm. So I actually saw one review that said they felt like Ollie was written by a man. And I can see that. It's almost like, what would a man write if he was like, what does a strong woman sound like?
Ooh.
And that's what Ollie was. Okay. So there's that. Silas was okay. I did end up liking him. He does have more immaturity than you would hope for a 31-year-old man. But ultimately, like, didn't hate him. Still really enjoyed him. You do get more of the boys in this one, which I enjoyed. Any interaction with the boys all together is great. There's a third act breakup in this one, and it fucking pissed me off. Like, really the point of, like, Silas should have more maturity. He apologized for so many things throughout this book, and I just kept saying, like, bro, stop doing things that you have to apologize for, because the things that he's apologizing for are stupid. Like, just get your shit together, man. Okay. So
he was not perfect.
He was not perfect. Also kind of, like, very immature, though. Like, not perfect in an immature way, so it makes him, like, meh. There's a side note with this one. Silas has a Jacob's ladder. And so, if you don't know what that is, go Google it. Piercing for men.
We will not be showing pictures here.
I will not be showing pictures, but he does, and it's a big point of topic conversation in this book. This one I should actually rate. I'm going to change my other book. Book 1 is going to be rated on the Doritos cheddar and sour cream. This one is going to be rated in fart Cheetos.
Aww.
And I'm going with a 3, but it's like a 2.8 rounded up to a 3. Because I think this one deserves fart Cheetos. Okay.
Does it get any bonus points for the Jacob's ladder?
Maybe that's why it's rounded up to 3.
Okay.
So the 2.8 is the book, and then the 0.2 is for his Jacob's ladder. Because, like, you got to be fucking crazy to do that. Okay. Book 4. He's Not My Type. This one follows Halsey, and his girl is Blakely. Your tropes are roommates to lovers, one bed, he fell first, mild fake dating. They also introduce a new boy in this book, and his name is OC, and I hope that we get a book from him. I will be so happy. There are some triggers in this one. There's a death of a sibling, alcoholism, and grief. So this one is duet for Halsey and Blakely, but we also get a full cast playing all the other boys and girls.
Wow.
Yes. So this one we get a duet of Connor Crace and Aaron Mallon. So they play Halsey and Blakely. And then we get a full cast for the rest of them. We get Jason Clark, who is a couple of them, Teddy Hamilton, JF Harding, and Kelsey Navarro. I really liked the narrator of Halsey in this one. So Connor Crace. Okay. Halsey Holmes is the quiet one of the group. He's been grieving the death of his twin brother for over a year now and has not been the same since it happened. He spends a lot of time with his boys and is amazing on the ice, but he's just reserved and quiet and kind of keeps to himself.
Okay.
When one day Posey runs to him, Posey, one of the other players, runs to him and tells him that the girl he's been crushing on since the day he met her last year is now single. It's what they've all been waiting for. Blakely is talking to the boys one day in the locker room because she works there for the Agitators when she lets out that she's trying to find a new place to live. She recently moved out of her place with her ex-boyfriend, and her current apartment is now flooded, and the boys know just what she needs. She could stay at Halsey's place.
Of course.
He's got a room, and for some reason she's like, okay, I don't have anywhere else to go. I've been hopping around on my friends' couches. Like, I can't do this anymore. And Halsey is like, okay.
Okay, this makes sense.
Yeah, sure. So now Halsey is going to have the woman he's been pining over for a year living in his house. And the boys know just how to make her fall in love with him and aren't afraid to coach him through it. Chaos ensues for sure. Okay. So I do think that there are some things wrong with this. I will tell you the things that I didn't like, but overall, it's perfect. Okay. So one thing, this is kind of a spoiler, but not really, but I'm going to tell you anyway. There's a one bed trope in this because he's like, you know, a sad, lonely man. And so he only had a bed in his room. And so he didn't have a bed for her. even though his friends were like, whatever. Anyway, so the whole one bed situation in this felt weird because he, like, at one point he orders patio furniture and gets it delivered while she's living there. But like at no point did you decide to like buy another bed and get that delivered. Like, you could have done that too. So that felt weird.
Like, purposely didn't?
It wasn't on purpose initially. He like, I'll just give you a little spoiler. He was super nice and he put his bed in the guest room and kept his door shut. And so that she would have a bed to sleep on. And once she realized that he was sleeping on an air mattress, she was like, no, bro, like, this is your house. And at that point, he could have been like, okay, I'll just buy another bed. Instead, they were like, well, we have this one bed. We might as well sleep in it together.
Or as soon as he moved his bed into the other room,
he could have had it delivered.
Then ordered another bed.
Exactly. So that felt a little weird to me. I was like, bro, Halsey, you have money. Just do this, right? Okay, the second thing that I like a little weird about this one is that Blakely at one point is like offered a new job. And instead of like her friends, instead of being like fully supportive of her taking this massively impressive job that's like $300,000 and like all that kind of stuff, it would take her away from Vancouver and move her to Los Angeles. But instead of supporting her in that, they're like, no, if we get her to fall in love with Halsey, she'll stay here. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I get that you don't want your friend to move, but also like you're going to be like, no, don't take this amazing career move for yourself.
Wow.
Like, so that felt a little manipulative.
Yeah.
I think. Okay. So those
Tie
are my
yourself to this man.
Yes,
so
exactly.
We can continue to see you.
Yes, and also because the girlfriends that she has are all married to or with his friends, like the other agitators. Yeah. So it's like they're one big family. So those are my two negatives.
Okay.
Everything else is positive. Okay.
Okay.
Number one, the boys. The boys were fucking great. They were meddling to the nth degree. There's a text chain between them all, and it's fucking fantastic. I laughed out loud quite a few times because of their antics, because of what they were saying. It was fucking great. The second thing that I loved, the boys. Their devotion to one another is like another level. Like, very heartwarming. I cried through the last, like, I don't know how much of this book. Some of it was because it was really heartbreaking. It was really sad, but also because like seeing the boys care and love for each other, it was beautiful. 3, when there was an opportunity for something to be like a miscommunication trope, it was quickly squashed. So I feel like every time there was an opportunity where somebody was like, they misheard something or they didn't, whatever, like it was quickly resolved by either by one of them or somebody else that was close to them. And I feel like that was fucking great.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. The next thing was Blakely. Here's an example of a strong woman who knows how to be strong without just walking around being a stubborn bitch to everybody. Like, she knew what she wanted. She was not afraid to say what she wanted and what, like, all of that. But at no point did she ever come across like she was just putting other people down. Right? So I loved her. I will say, again, in this one, once the sex started, it did feel most central to the story, but that didn't come until like 60-ish%. So I feel like the first 60-ish%, you get a lot of like fun rom-com stuff before any of like the sexiness takes over. So fucking loved that. I because of the couple of things that I didn't like, I want to say that I want to go like 4.5, rounded up to 5, but my love of the boys of this might be like a true 5. Just like loved this one so much.
Nice.
Yes. Seeing some people online, like reading some reviews, like they didn't really like it as like some this one is definitely the highest rated one, but there are some people that are like, it was dumb. And I want to say, fuck you guys.
You don't know what you're talking about.
No. Okay, so the last one, book 5 is called So This Is War. It follows Levi Posey. The tropes in that one are coach's daughter, forbidden romance, roommates to lovers. And then this one is duetted with Teddy Hamilton and Emma Wilder. And then you have the full cast for the rest of the boys and the girls, which is the same as some of the other narrators up above. So I haven't listened to this one, and I don't know if I'm going to or not. Because I was super excited about Posey's story, but I started reading some like reviews, and a shit ton of reviews say that this book ruined Posey for them. Because people are saying that he doesn't feel like the same person as you see throughout the other 4 books.
Oh.
And so I'm afraid. So I've avoided it for now because I don't want to ruin Posey because I really loved him in the other books.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
So, yeah, so I'm back and forth on this one. I may listen to it later, but for now I'm not going to do it.
You're going to stay safe.
Yeah, I'm going to stay safe. I'm going to keep Posey's, personality intact as I know him now. Okay, so that's everything. I told you it was going to be a long one. I knew I was going to have a lot of stuff to talk about. So hopefully our question is a quick one.
Or is it?
Or is it? Okay. All right. You're stuck on a road trip with the 2 most annoying characters from your current read. We could say from your past read or one of the books that you read today or you reviewed.
Okay.
Who's driving? Who's controlling the playlist? And who gets left at the gas station?
All right. Let me see. Let me look at my books that I'm reading right now.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm not far enough in that book to be able to make that make those.
I think I'm going to use my my Agitators books for this. So I'm stuck on a road trip with 2 of the most annoying characters. So obviously Ollie has to be in there. Mm-hmm. And can it be a side character? Can it be like Silas's ex-girlfriend?
Sure. You gonna leave her?
Yes, for sure. She's getting left at the gas station. I'm driving and Ollie she can have the playlist. That's yeah. I'm sad that it has to be the annoying characters and not the characters we loved.
Yeah. I was going to say, I don't really feel like any of the hockey books that I read, the 2 that I read, well, fuck it. I'll do the last one because I didn't like that one as much.
Okay.
So Jordan was the main female character, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I didn't like either of them. Am I allowed to not go on a road trip with them? Like,
no, but you can leave them both at the gas station.
Leave them both at the gas station to work themselves out.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. That one's a hard one because yeah, I didn't like any of the characters in that book. And then the other book, I liked all the characters.
Right. So in that book, you're just going to take them all the characters from the book, and you're going to leave them all at the gas station.
Goodbye.
A van full of people.
Right. Because, like I said, Jordan is in the other books.
Right.
But she's like, she has like a few lines, but she's like, snarky and like quirky and just like, supportive and quiet. And, so it's like, oh, she's seems like a person that I would want to hang out with. And then like, as soon as like I got to know her, I guess I was like, man,
damn it.
There's nothing like, I don't know. Cause she doesn't seem like a bad person in the book. Okay. But, it's just the whole, like, I don't know.
That's funny. So I'm actually interested. This does not have to do with our question, but it just has to do with what you just said. So Blakely, the girl that ends up with Halsey in book 4, she's friends with Penny from book 2. And so apparently she's in that one a lot. And I'm interested to know how she comes across in book 2. Like, and you do get a lot of Penny in her book. So I wonder if there's also a lot of Blakely in that one. So I'm interested to know. I may go back because I didn't hate Penny in book 4. And she's like, she just had the baby that they had in book 2. So I may go back and listen to that one just now because I know the couple, but I don't know. And also because I want to see if I would like Blakely in that. Or is she only good in her own story? Oh. Yeah. All right. Well, tell us what...
I don't have a great answer.
That's okay. You listeners, tell us what hockey romances you're listening to and or reading, and whether or not we should also read them. Well, maybe just me because now Nicole's not reading anymore. Nope. But yeah, let us know and then reach out to us. Savor the Story Pod everywhere, all the socials, all the emails, everywhere. Go do it. All the places. Okay, we love you. Bye.
Goodbye. Get out of here.